you enjoyed that little intro. I didn't, you know, like, I was gonna roll a little bit of coal for some people because I had some people that were just like, dude, just do a video solely on rolling coal on people and everything else. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go rolling coal on people just for, you know, no apparent reason. Like, if somebody was like tailgating the heck out of me, or, you know, being a jackass, you know what I mean, then that's one thing. It'd kind of be like, serves you right. But, you know, in this case, I just went on a back road, rolled a little bit of coal without really any vehicles around, just out of courtesy, I guess, a little bit, just because it's really kind of pointless to do. But I had some people that wanted to listen to that. I had some people that wanted to see a video on that, so I did the closest thing to it without, you know, taking a bunch of people off. Anyways, guys, today's video is going to be about hopefully installing some stuff on my truck. Got some parts that I need to get installed on the truck. Shocks in the front, strut towers in the front, a front 2.5-inch leveling kit, and I think that is about it. But I'm not sure. It sounds like it doesn't sound like very much. It sounds like something you could do pretty easy, but I'm just not sure. There's a lot of parts that you got to take off the front end and drop the front axle and all the stuff to, you know, relieve the coils and everything else. So we're gonna see. Hopefully I can get it done all today, but it's probably gonna have to be like 2 different videos. Like maybe the first video is gonna be obviously this one, and I'm able to do like half of it, and then the other half I have to do and make it a second video, because otherwise this video could be very, very, very long. So I'm not really a big fan of making, you know, 25, 30, 35-minute videos when most people skip through half of it anyway. So I'd rather have a really action-packed, you know, 10-minute video than, or 7 to 10-minute video than a super long, drug-out 20-minute film. So I'm going to do that here. I texted a couple buddies trying to see who can help me out. I would just do it myself, and I'm thinking I might have to, but I don't have any air tools, and I'm gonna have to, you know, bear everything, and it's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt. But I'll figure it out, whether I do it myself or with somebody else. I'll figure out how to get it done, and hopefully I can manage to get it done and get it done right. So get you guys back to the barn a little bit. I was just going to try to find the right lug for my wheels to take them off, because we're probably gonna have to take off my front wheels to be able to drop the axle low enough to, you know, swap out everything we have to up there. So what I got to do is, I went through all my parts, and we do not have the right size to take off my lugs, and they don't look like a custom lug size. Like, they just look like a normal, you know, just like a normal lug. Like, they don't look like anything special, like, or weird. But we just don't have the right size. So I'm just gonna go to our local AutoZone here and just see if they have what I need in, so they can hook me up, and hopefully we can get a move on with this and get some stuff done. Well, dudes, it has been, and ladies, it has been a freaking crazy morning here trying to find parts for this truck. I was trying to find a lug, or like a socket head that would fit on my lugs, because it's like a really weird spacing on these things. And I went to even a specialist with wheels and, you know, tires and all that jazz, and they were like, man, they're like, the only way you're going to be able to get those things off is if you take a 22mm or a 7/8 and sand down or grind down like the sidewall on the outside, so that it, you know, it's thin enough to where it fit in there. Otherwise, you know, like we don't know what you're gonna do. Like, even a thin wall, like this is considered a thin wall, and I know what the standard one looks like. I had them side by side, and this one was way thinner even on the sides, you know, the wall. But yeah, I mean, even those didn't cut it. I mean, this is just a whole nother problem that I was expecting for today. I was expecting to be able to do my, you know, my front work and my, you know, leveling kit, my shocks and strut towers and all that jazz. But now, I mean, most of the day's already gone, and I was all over town, you know, for about 5 hours just trying to find something to, you know, to make this work. And even this is just like, it almost lines up with the hole perfect. So I'm hoping I can take this over with a buddy, and we're going to try to grind this down to size, grind down the sidewalls a little bit thinner, and then hopefully it doesn't break, but then you know, make sure it'll fit down in there at least enough to get these off and back on one time. And then after that, I'm just gonna get it to a shop for my new wheels and tires, which are going to be coming very soon. But I do want to, I'm probably not going to be able to do any of this work on this video, which really sucks. I'm really sorry about that. Like, I was not just trying to be like, you know, like whatever to have problems here, but of course it's never a good thing. It's never expected. I mean, you just don't know doing this kind of stuff, and you just randomly run into little stumps and bumps in the road and crap like that. So anyways, but we did get some new parts in for the first gen. Probably not going to be installing these today because my dad might want to be a part of installing this stuff since he's been waiting on this stuff for a while, and it's, you know, for his truck. But here's what we got. We got a pusher system, not the pusher system itself, that's in there, but we do have the new air intake and everything else for the first gen, because, you know, the first gen here, if I can pop the hood and you can see, it's got like a, not stock, I don't think, but could be. I don't think it is, but it could be, I guess. Air filter and whatnot. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount that one right up to the turbo, so that it's just, you know, mounts up to turbo, and then it just sits here free floating, so you don't have all this hose and crap and just laying in there just kind of like a mess. So we're gonna have this part in here with the air filter, with that air filter on the end, and it's gonna look pretty good. So we're gonna have this all mounted up, and it's gonna make a difference. It's gonna get a little more airflow, a little bit better airflow, and it's gonna make a little bit more sense, you know, having the setup and everything matching too. And we also, move this out of the way here, we also got some more stuff for the 7.3, and I think the 7.3 stuff, this might be it for the 7.3. It's another pusher system, and basically that's going to be getting installed as well. I told you guys yesterday I had some more parts in, but I didn't, you know, let you know what parts we had in, I don't think, so that's what that's going to be. But yeah, so today's video, I'm really sorry. Yeah, I just don't really know what to make of it. It was just, my whole day went by and I didn't even get my, you know, part until just now, and it's like more towards the end of the day, and I got to get a bunch more work done this afternoon, and I'm not going to be able to get up any kind of video, unfortunately, if I, you know, don't wrap this up and at least post up what I have. But I promise, I'm going to be getting this stuff in the front end done, whether, you know, whatever it takes. I'm going to get this figured out. We're going to get it done. Got to get, you know, whether we have to get, you know, a different lug, we're going to have lug nut, or not lug nut, but socket, or grind this one down. Whatever we got to do, we got to make it happen, and it's going to get done. Just kind of sucks that we couldn't get it done today. Unfortunately, those of you who didn't see, we did get the new turbo housing back here, and it's a little bit bigger, and everything got repainted and everything like that, so all that good stuff. Make sure you guys go check out those videos if you haven't already. Hopefully tomorrow, in tomorrow's video, I can have all this done. Probably going to be up really late tonight trying to work on this stuff, get it all wrapped up the best I can, but at least now that I am full-time YouTube, I do have more time to do this kind of stuff. So that's always a good thing, and I don't have to drive the truck daily other than for testing stuff and parts and stuff like that. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm very sorry I wasn't able to do that, but it was kind of cool in the beginning, seeing how much coal this truck would roll. I've never rolled coal like that in this truck before, like that crazy. I've always just kind of like hit the throttle a little bit at a stop sign or whatever, and just kind of puffs a small cloud of black smoke. But this thing, when it gets up into its highest gear, and then it's just like cruising, and it's got low RPMs, and it's just, you know, just cruising in its highest gear, like as soon as you just bump that throttle a little bit, it just dumps coal. Like, it is crazy. I never actually like purposely like tried to see how much coal I could dump out of this thing, just, you know, in my highest gear, just cruising down the road. It did, and it was crazy. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video that I did have. If you guys could please leave a like, leave a comment below, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
And I'm trying to chase a dream, but everybody trying to stop me.